everyone, it's Angie Love coming to you all with another lock update. So today is June 5th, 2025, and I have officially been locked for 1 year and 5 months. I got a retwist today, as you can see, and yes, you guessed it, I did not do this retwist. However, I went to a new loctician to get my hair retwisted. I took a break from getting my hair retwisted professionally. I did my own retwist for 3 whole months. I was so proud of myself, you all, because I'm actually getting pretty good at it. But um, working out like 4 to 5 times a week and sometimes every day during the week, and only retwisting with oil and water is really making it difficult for me to maintain my hair. And look, I'm a wild child. To know me is to know that I'm such a free spirit. I don't care if you can't see my roots, but you all, I have to link in some pictures. I mean, my like new growth was growing up and out of my hair. So with the new loctician, I'm meeting with, what she told me today is that my hair actually grows outside of my locks. And it varies based on your hair texture because I've never heard of this. I kept wondering why my new growth just looked crazier, a little bit more chaotic than like other people who seem to have like similar hair textures as mine. And my hair grows outside of the lock, it doesn't grow within the lock. And so that's what is happening. I'm glad to hear that, to know that I'm not crazy, I'm not tripping. Um, my loctician, she uses water and oil only. She's the first loctician that I've been to who actually does that. So I feel like there's definitely some alignment happening because that is the wave that I am on. And I just so happen to book with someone whose routine I am not familiar with and it matches my routine. So I really love that. I added some log jewelry because y'all know I love the lock jewelry. It gives so much personality to my hair. So I'm going to give you a traditional lock tour. This is what it's looking like. Water only. I was under the dryer for a long time today, though. I think I was under the dryer for like 45 minutes, and I've never been under the dryer that long. Um, but that's how long I was under the dryer. When I'm home and I do my retwist, I only stay under the dryer like 25, 30 minutes. And this is what the back is looking like. Oh, it's getting caught on my ring. I want y'all to really, really see the back. Because remember, my back is a different texture than the rest of my hair. So it's a little different back there. But my back, of course, is way longer than the rest of my hair. Everybody's back is longer, but mine is like really longer. Um, so this is what it's looking like. Usually I do my middle part and I have it evenly distributed on each side of my head, but your girl's going on vacation next week. So I wanted to do something a little different. I did talk with my loctician about doing a style today. Y'all, I punked out. I'm just not here for the pulling, for the tightness. I might do my own little twist back on this side or something before I actually go on vacation while I'm on the island. I might do that and some things like that, but y'all, I can't. I have very sensitive. I have a very sensitive scalp. It doesn't take much for my scalp to be inflamed, to be irritated, for me to have to put ice packs on my scalp to calm down the inflammation. I have to be very careful with that. And so I really want to give my hair a little bit more time to get used to being in locks. I know y'all like, oh, it's been 1 year and 5 months, but I still feel like there are parts of my hair that's still not used to it. My back being one of them, and my perimeter. is very, very sensitive, like most people's. So yeah, we're gonna hold off on that. Plus, one of the reasons why I love locks so much is because they're low maintenance. Once I start feeling like I need all of these styles and all of this elaborate things going on, once I start doing all of that, I feel like it's just too much. It's too much. I'm overwhelmed and I don't want to be overwhelmed. I want to have the freedom and flexibility to focus on, other things in life. And while I take my hair care, my skin care, my body care, just my self care in general, very, very seriously, I don't want it to consume me, right? I'm just not that shallow. I'm a little shallow. Leo Moon here, but I'm not that shallow. I just have other things to focus on. I did want to share that I recently purchased this banana oil from the TikTok shop. I have not used it. I just opened this package when I got home from getting my hair done today. So it's by Durcy and it's banana oil. I hope you all can see it. Trying to bring it into focus. So I plan to be using this. I also will be returning back to the Loctician that I got my hair done by today. I will be returning back tomorrow because I forgot to purchase some of their products that they had because I was just over sitting under the dryer and I was just ready to go. So when it was time for me to pay, I paid and I did. I was trying to come home, eat. I was hungry. It was a lot. It's a lot for me. I'm an introvert. I'm always like rushing to get back home. So unless I'm on vacay, but I had asked her about maintaining my retwist a little bit longer. And she recommended that I get a lock sleeve and that I sleep in that versus my bonnet. I have one of the satin bonnets that's like really long because there's so much space and there's a lot of movement and that makes my hair really frizzy. And mind you, again, I love the frizz. I'm here for the frizz, but because my hair grows outside of the lock and I'm aware of that now, I do have to try to be more intentional about my hair care routines and what it is I'm using. I do wear headbands when I'm working out. Um, However, I sweat a lot. And so the headbands soak up some of the sweat, but it still causes my scalp to kind of poof a little bit. And so I'm not leaving for vacation for like 5 more days. And so I am considering doing like no workouts or just walking, like just walking at the park or my treadmill, like not doing any strength training, anything that causes me to sweat a lot. I might even put a fan on me while I'm walking on the treadmill because it's been pretty hot in Pittsburgh, about 85. So walking outside is definitely going to cause me to sweat. So I'm really trying to preserve my retwist because I just want my pictures to look a certain way for my vacay. After vacation, I don't care. I'm a wild child. It can do what it's going to do. I'm not here to judge. I let my lock babies be free, right? I let my hair be as free as I want to be. So I want my hair to be free as well. But when it comes to like photo shoots, birthdays, vacations, things like that, I don't play. I don't play those types of games. I need my hair to get into formation, okay? To be palm roll, to be locksmith. I need it all. So that is that. I am definitely still in love with my lock journey more today than I've ever been. The longer I am locked, the more I become in love with my locks, with myself, with just embracing who I am naturally, authentically. Um, it's it's really been a beautiful journey. It's been a beautiful journey, and there are moments. I'm not even going to lie and pretend like I love my locks in the process every day. While I love my locks every day, the process it's up and down. It's up and down, especially recently within the past couple of weeks and like really picking up my workout routine and trying to get more healthier because I like to keep my foot on their necks. I I really got discouraged with the fact that I like did a retwist and it didn't even barely last a week and a half. Y'all, I'm not even joking. A week and a half after twisting my hair, you would have thought I haven't had a retwist in like 6 weeks. Yes, it was like that, straight like that. And so my hair grows fast. I always have a lot of new growth and I'm grateful for that. Like I want the length. Like I want my hair to come down at least to my breast. I want breast length locks for sure. No longer than that though. Let's not get crazy. But I do want the length. I want the health of my scalp, of my hair. I want it all, but sometimes I get a little discouraged. I've never been discouraged to the point where I thought about cutting my locks or combing them out. Never. And I'm not saying that that won't happen during, this process and this journey. But I love locks so much that even if, let's say, I have my locks for 10 years, 15 years, and I want to change it up, I would cut my locks or I would comb out my locks and start them over. I truly love having locks so much, and I feel the most like myself with locks than I've ever felt with any other type of hairstyle, even my loose natural hair. So I believe that I am always going to be a lock girly until the end of time. Now, I can't say that I'll always have the same set of locks because, hair holds energy. Sometimes you want to purge energy. You might get the urge to cut or start over, that's fine. But I am a lock girly. I'm truly locked in because I just love it so much. I just love the versatility. I just love how beautiful they are. I just feel like it fits me. It fits my face. It fits my personality. It fits my lifestyle. Um, the fact that I know when you leave your hair alone as a black woman, as a black man, if you just leave your hair alone, it will start to lock. People call it matting. It will start to lock. So to me, I believe that our hair naturally wants to lock. Let it. So to me, it's the most natural thing that I can do is to allow my hair to do what it wants to do. Right. So yeah, I love it. I think it's beautiful. Um, when my hair was shorter, I did have a couple days where I would make jokes like I look like a boy, but I never really felt like I looked like a boy with my locks. So, and I know that that's a serious thing that some people really do feel. I never felt like I looked like a boy, but I always make sure I have like cute earrings on and I have like the hair jewelry and I'm just leading with divine feminine energy always wherever I go, floating around being a goddess. So it's never felt like a masculine hairstyle for me. That has been my experience. I could see how that could be a different experience for someone else based on what their locks look like, how they feel within their skin, what they struggle with, and just how their locks fall on their face, how long their locks are, right? How skinny or thick they are. So I can see, especially if you don't dress the locks up with jewelry and things like that. I can see how that can be a situation that people struggle with, but that has not been my experience, gratefully. So that is where I am with my lock journey. I do plan to continue to retwist my own hair for a couple of months and then maybe go to a loctician like 2 or 3 times a year just so I can follow up on the health of my scalp and my hair to make sure I'm not experiencing any like breakage or lock thinning or anything like that. Today, my loctician told me that my scalp is healthy and my hair is healthy. She told me that I'm not experiencing any thinning or breakage or any damage. And so that was news to my ears and really, really a blessing to hear because I'm not going to lie to you. When my hair was growing out and growing outside my lock, to me, I felt like it looked like breakage because I was like, why is my hair? And I'll upload some pictures, but I was like, why is my hair growing over here and my lockers right here? I was like, is it breaking? Is it thinning? What is this? I really was concerned. So I was glad to hear the news that that's not what was happening. That is just something that happens sometimes for people who have different hair textures. So that is my update. A year and 5 months in, still loving this journey. Absolutely adore my locks. I talk to my babies in the mirror. I hype them up because they be hyping me up. Um, I really pour love into them. I really carve time out for hair care. I'm very intentional about scalp massages. I'm very intentional about doing research and watching videos and reading up on how to improve my maintenance skills and routines when it comes to my locks. And so I also pay attention to them individually, right? Because everybody's hair is different and it does different things. So I pay attention to when they're maybe needing a little bit more moisture and when I should probably start retwisting maybe a little bit more frequently, or maybe I should, wait a little longer between my retwists. I'm really picking up on the personality of my hair and the energy of my hair and really leaning into what my hair is telling me it needs from me. I have been kind of in the morning, like leaning over completely in my bathroom and massaging my scalp and kind of like a forward fold. So like literally, like I'm staring at my knees, like bent over and massaging my scalp after I spray my mist and I put oil on my scalp. I'm massaging it because I'm not manipulating my hair a lot, and so we need some blood flow flowing up to our scalp. And so hanging my head over is helpful for that. And also massaging my scalp. I do that every day. I don't do it as long as I probably should. And I do want to start doing that more often. But that is something that I'm doing as well to stimulate my scalp and hair growth. And I am misting my hair. I miss my hair every day. I know people are like, you only need to mist your hair every 2 to 3 days. You only need to put oil in it every couple of days. Now, I don't put oil in my hair every day because too much oil can weigh your hair down and it can cause buildup. So I will put oil in my hair like every 3 to 4 days or when my hair really needs it. But I mist my hair every day. And not a lot. I have a misting bottle, not a spray bottle. Mist. I have a misting bottle. And so I mist my hair every day after I get out the shower. Like my hair's getting misted for sure. And that's just a me thing. I just feel like my hair needs the moisture. I'm sorry. That's like saying I only need water every couple of days. And I mean, I've done water fast, but I need water every day, so my hair don't need to fast. So that is my update for this 1 year and 5 months on this journey. I will continue to do updates from this point forward every few months, maybe every 3 to 4 months. I just really don't want these videos to get redundant. And I would like to give my hair time to do its own thing and for me to come into new information. To further my skills and my knowledge about this lock journey so that I can share that insight with in these videos. And I may at my 1.5 year mark, which is next month, I might do a video that just shows a bunch of pictures and videos, like just to kind of time lapse from the beginning up until now, just to kind of give you a visual if you just want all the visuals. Like just put some music in the background, no talking, just pure visuals. So that might be something I do to commemorate my 1.5 year. I am looking to get my hair colored. I was going to do it this summer, but I kind of want to give my hair some time to grow a little bit more. So maybe the end of this summer, like in August, because it's June. Maybe the end of this summer, if not next spring or next summer, I'm going to add some color to my hair. I will never be bleaching my hair. I do want kind of like a burgundy, magenta, like a purplish burgundy color, like a cherry cola mixed with like magenta purple. So we will see. I will talk to my loctician about that. I didn't speak with her about that today because it wasn't on my mind. But stay tuned for that. And that is all for this update. I'm a goddess that's in her prime, superwoman, I am divine, don't play with me, don't